Hey gang, Sparky here. D23 Expo's in Anaheim, so of course I'm going. Daisy's gonna be here too. She's working right now, but she's gonna join us later. Have a great time, gonna get some pictures and show you some of the events. Let's go! So this is pretty cool. We walked in and there's a bunch of Marvel costumes. But by far our favorite is the Screaming Goats. Yes, the Screaming Goats are at D23 this year. Be careful though, because the goats will bite. Do not pet. Of course, they also have Star Wars costumes here. We got some of our favorites. There's Ahsoka. Can't wait for that show to come out. And here we go. Let's take a look at Obi-Wan over here. Looking good. Obi-Wan in his vagabond outfit.
That's wild.
And then here's some stuff from Andor. That's kind of cool. That's Mon Mothma's costume. So we're going to see Mon Mothma doing some politicking. There's Cassian Andor. And here is a new droid. B2 Emo. Or B2. Put simply, B is a very old and weary ground mech salvage assist unit that's been towing scrap for the Andor family for years. The droid has a wide array of mechanical tools for various capabilities to meet the functions required. Well, you know, Andor's coming out at the end of this month. I can't wait to see it. So next summer, Indiana Jones is coming out with a new movie. They've been working on it for a while. It's kind of fun looking at the costumes here. We got a dark and mysterious guy here. Let's see, what is his name? Costume design, costume by Joanna Johnson. It doesn't say the character's name. He kind of looks like a Nazi to me though. I don't know. And then we got, this must be one of Indiana's friends. And it's a nice costume. It's like, does she have a weapon back there? No, just a cool bag. It does kind of look like some kind of ninja weapon back there. Maybe just me. And then they've got some art from the movie. So it looks like we've got some stuff here. The Atlantic Hotel. I don't know what that's about. Looks like he's going to be doing some tomb raiding, and look at there's, I bet that's the lady that wears that costume, whoever that is. And there's another picture of her. Here's the bad guy from the Black. This really looks like the Nazi guy whose face melts.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's that guy. Maybe it's a prequel. I don't know.
No, but that looks like old Harrison Ford.
Yeah, that looks like old Harrison Ford. And then the vehicles, I don't know. Those vehicles look kind of modern, so I'm not sure this is a...
It looks like Vietnam.
Yeah, well, I mean, that would make sense. But then, I don't know. We'll see. So Willow is also coming back. They're going to do a Disney Plus series, I believe, on it. And they've got some of the costumes here for that. This is kind of fun. I have to admit, it's been decades since I watched Willow. I don't even really remember the story. I'm gonna have to watch it again. But they have a lot of artwork here as well. There's the night guards. It's kind of interesting. Some of these have labels on them where the Indiana Jones ones did not. That's really pretty. Yeah, this Lucasfilm booth has not got a lot of stuff, but it's interesting. It's a lot of good concept stuff, and I'm really interested in that new droid for Andor. And you can see it's, of course, really busy here. So this is 10:30 on Saturday morning during D23. And you know, it's really not as busy as I expected it. I mean, there's a lot of people here, but it's not wall to wall. I was here for Star Wars Celebration 3 or 4 months ago, and it was much busier. But everybody seems to be having a good time. I love the way people dress up. Like there's WreckIt Ralph right there. A lot of Minnie Mouses. They always got chairs you can sit down if you get wore out. Let's go see what's over on this side. So they've got a whole booth here with toys from Avatar, but there's nobody in line. I'm wondering how popular this Avatar movie is going to be when it comes out. I hope it takes off, but there aren't a lot of people really into it here at D23 this year. Okay, so I'm over by the Disney animation section. This is kind of fun. Look, we got some Encanto photo ops here. People are having a great time. So, do you guys think the treehouse at Disneyland is going to be Encanto when it's done? I don't know. It kind of seems like it might. I guess we'll see. But either way, here we are. We've got a great picture of Walt there with Bambi. Then over here, Strange World is a new show coming out from Disney Animation. They dropped some teasers on it over the last few days. Kind of like that. Well, there's so much to see here. One of the things they've done here is they've made the carpet really soft. So this is the new movie I just heard about yesterday. And it looks really interesting. It's in the future. See, they have floating cars and droids, and like it looks like a pretty clever little gecko there with them. Ewaju. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I'm looking forward to seeing that one. Then over here we've got some pictures of the animation process.
Just hide my hands.
Here are some maquettes. Oh, this is kind of fun. Look at this. They've got a animator's desk, and they're showing some animation shots. I find all this stuff fascinating. Even though everything's now digital, this is where it all started. I love this picture taken in Burbank at the studios. See Walt out there. Everybody just chilling during their lunch hour. So fun. And now we're over at the Pixar section. There's a big turning red plushie out front. And they're going to be showing off some of their new movies. Here's another one we just learned about, Elemental, which I don't know really a whole lot about, but I understand that the story is about, people in different worlds trying to figure out how to fit in. Kind of digging that. There's Buzz Lightyear over there. Then we got some Cars stuff here. And then there's some cool footage from some Pixar movies.
So Elemental's the new movie.
Thank you.
And Win or Lose is cool. This is a new series. It's the first time that Pixar is making a series. It's going to be for Disney Plus, starting in 2023. On my podcast, Mac Power Users, we actually interviewed one of the assistant editors on that. This is kind of fun. They ran this in Times Square on massive billboards. It looked like Darth Vader was up there. It's using LG OLED displays. And then it runs for a certain amount of time, and then the doors close. It was super popular when it happened. If you come around the side, you can see him over here on the side. And then when it's done, it's like the doors close, and you're like, where'd he go? So he's going up, and it's turned shut. Kind of cool, right? Here's Mickey Mouse 1, Walt's Plane, which they've got in here. It looks gorgeous. But it must have been a lot of work to get this guy together in here. I always wonder, how many trips do you think this took to Florida as they were figuring out Disney World? Okay, so I'm back on Sunday. It's actually towards the end of the day. I've been in panels all day, but I wanted to share the floor with you one last time, show you what's going on. They had this section here. It says gold members, but actually anybody can sit here. It's just like a nice little lounge area where people have couches, tables, recharging stations. I spent a couple minutes here both days when I just needed to recharge or do a little work, and I thought it was really nice. I feel like Star Wars Celebration could take a page from this book. Although I will say Star Wars Celebration just has way more stuff going on. I'm not sure they have the extra space to give away. I shared yesterday's video, this Avatar booth, and I go by it every time and I just have to laugh. There's like nobody there. Every time I'm there, nobody there. Let's see here. Looks like the Beast has got his merch. He's good. Again, look at Avatar here, guys. This makes me laugh. I think whoever put all that yellow tape down was way too optimistic. They've got these photo ops all over the place, and they're kind of great. I mean, it's really fun, and I really like seeing these groups that like dress up in common, like they pick a theme. This is a good one. They just kind of wander the halls taking pictures, and it seems like they're having a great time. This is one of the nicest presentations in the in D23 this year. It's the theme parks. It's often put together by the Imagineers, you know, and you look at it and they've got these great inspirational quotes here from Walt, and they've got maquettes for some of the rides they're working on. Looks like here we've got the ride vehicle for the Star Jumper ride, Walt Disney Imagineering, from the Guardians of the Galaxy ride they just opened in Florida. And just lots to see here. Look at this guy. Baymax ride vehicle. It's from Tokyo Disneyland. That's going to be cool. I got to get to Tokyo Disneyland someday. That's probably the #1 international park I want to get to. I've been to Disneyland Paris already, but I want to go to Tokyo and see Disney Seas and all the cool stuff they have there. But anyway, so here we are, and this is the theme park room, and you've got, like I said, vehicles from coming attractions. This is the Tokyo Disneyland area. And if you ever make it to D23, what you really want to do is hang out in this room and talk to the Imagineers. See, like you see a couple guys over there. They will tell you so much. If you start asking them, like, what projects have they worked on and what their specialties are, then you'll get a really nice understanding of what they do and kind of a better idea what it means to be a Disney Imagineer. I think it's really cool. I mean, that's my biggest inspiration coming here, is talking to the creatives, the people who come up with all this stuff. I know it's exciting to see the big corporate presentations and announcements, but getting a look in the eyes of the people that make this stuff is, to me, the stuff that really sends me home inspired to do good work on the things that I make. So in here, we've got a couple models. The first one I want to show you is going to be the Tiana revision to the Splash Mountain ride at Disneyland and Disney World. They're doing them both. There we go. Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Got some story art here. It kind of is time to update that ride, and I think Tiana is perfect. I can't wait to see what they do with it, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. And then over here on this other side, well, actually there's several models. The first one here is the new Two-Town, Disneyland.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks.
So, what's your favorite feature of the new Two-Town?
Yes.
I think it's going to be like City Hall. There's some
Yeah.
eateries over there.
Yeah.
So that's like Goofy's gas stations turned into like I think it's a market area to grab
Yeah.
and go. Daisies, so that the whole area is going to be transformed.
Yeah.
Kind of be more of the seating area to sit down and eat and enjoy. And my kids are older now. I don't have
Yeah.
grandkids yet, but I mean, this is all.
I know my kids are older and they love Mickey's. We went to Florida. What's that ride called in Florida? Mickey's, the one they're bringing here.
Oh, the Mickey's Runaway Railroad.
Yeah, they love it.
Oh yeah, I was there last November. I was like, oh, I'm glad we're bringing it over here because it needs to go into this
Yeah.
town home.
Yeah.
It's great to see them coming on.
Yeah. Have they announced what? Because it seems like the building is bigger out here. Are they going to add more scenes or?
Yeah, it's a little bit different. Like we have the El Capitan over there, so that's
Yeah.
like your entrance into the show,
Yeah.
into the attraction.
Yeah.
And then so there's some added like cool features in there, and then it's a little bit different because we back in Florida we were using the Great Movie Ride facility. We had to expand on some.
Yeah, sure. You were constrained. Yeah.
Yeah, so we had some limitations. Where here it's like it's a whole big building.
Nice.
To house everything. So we had some freedom to kind of make some changes and make it a little bit different.
What do you do with Imagineering? What is your specialty?
Mine is I've been here almost 30 years. Actually, I worked in this 30 years ago.
Oh wow! I remember when it first opened.
Yeah, so I did a lot of the installation of this back in
I remember when Goofy's was actually a jump house.
Yeah, bounce house, right?
Yeah.
So that was one of my first projects. We mocked it all up.
Oh really?
The facility out in San Fernando Valley.
Yeah.
So we're all bouncing around.
Yeah.
Fun, bounce house. It's like, okay, what's this gonna be? They didn't tell us that. We just put the bounce house together. So, but yeah, so
that's got to be kind of fun coming back to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like it's changed, it's evolved. It's been reimagined.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think it's a lot of it's like I said, it's been labor of love to see it. Like I said, California Adventure has changed from what that.
Yeah, evolved. Yeah.
So it's nice to see this for the new generation of young ones. Enjoy the fountain area. Be a daytime, nighttime spectacular with lights, whatever.
Yeah, 'cause it always is kind of dead out there at night now.
Yeah, it needs some reimagining. And
Do you know, are they still going to need to shut it down for the fireworks? I would assume, probably.
I knew that was, I would imagine so, because it's like really, because you have the new attraction opening up.
Yeah.
And this, so I think they have to work out the logistics of it.
Yeah, or they'll shoot them somewhere else, I don't know.
They'll have to, adjust them out upon the seasons of the fireworks.
Well, congratulations on your second run in Toontown.
Thank you so much. Yeah, looking forward to it,
Yeah.
A little anniversary in January, but then the big opening sometime next year.
All right. That's awesome. Thanks. That's what I was talking about. These Imagineers are so fascinating. This is going to be in Florida, Tafiti. They're going to have a fountain, or I guess they call it Journey of Water. And so this is a model of it. It's going to be much bigger and real. I can't wait to see that. And then here's the Walt Disney statue. So this is a new statue to go in Epcot Center of Walt sitting there. I guess it's a little controversial. I've heard from a few people here saying that they don't like it. I think it's really nice. I like it. It's like Walt in his twilight years. And he's just, looking back on what he did and what's to come. I really like it. I'm going to try and get my picture taken with him. So that was fun. I got my picture with Walt Disney. Over here, they've got a nice video explaining how this all came about and how the sculpture was generated and made. There's the model. And over here, you got Tiana is out talking to people. But really, I think the stars in this room are the Imagineers. Yeah, they're talking about different videos and things they do. This is kind of fun. If you've been to Disneyland, or actually Disney's California Adventure, and you've seen the Flying Spidey, they've got the explanation of how it all happened here and the evolutions of the robot. The first one down here they call the brick. And that's just got some weights, and it's getting data and figuring out what happens when you fling it in the air. Then they've got the stick man, which is the next one here. And then as you like work your way down the line, it gets more and more evolved until they've got something that they can put in a Spider-Man costume. It's all kind of fascinating what Disney is doing with robotics these days. It's really going to change the game. Like, they're doing miniaturization too. I don't know if you saw online a video where they built a little Groot, like a little robotic Groot, and it's pretty cute. And here's another thing, is they're putting together, I think this is for Zootopia, they want these big costumes that they can put cast members in and walk around and be these big Hulks. Well, here one is. There's a Imagineer holding a hand over there. Maybe I can talk to him.
How does it feel?
And at that point, did you know what character you're going to do? Or did you just experiment?
We wanted to do the whole time.
Okay.
But the idea is to make it a platform so that you can just change the
That's like
costume.
proof of concept, right? Like, I could see Zootopia and some of the others too,
Well, I
right?
remember one of the earlier ones looked like they were working on a Wampa.
Yeah, that was to mislead people.
Okay.
That was a
Oh,
mislead, so
okay,
that no one
that's- okay.
suspected it was the Hulk.
All right.
Yeah.
For us, it's always been the Hulk.
All right. Yeah.
But as a first one, I would say, and then the idea is like,
Yeah.
if it works well, you can just change your costume. Yeah.
What do you like? What education do you get to get into this?
So I'm a mechanical engineer.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So I worked on a lot of like the.
But also, like, there's a lot of biology involved too, right?
A little bit, yeah, for the muscles, how they move.
Yeah.
Kind of some research.
It's kind of fun though, right?
Yeah, it's super interesting.
And everything's 3D printed now?
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, all these.
Is this your first project from Imagineering, or have you done other stuff?
Actually, I worked on that one a bit before.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I've been super lucky that like 2 projects kind of made it out.
Yeah, I saw the thing online with the baby Groot. That was really cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's very exciting to see what like these guys show up in the theme park. Like, I want to see Yoda or like some of these other characters someday.
Yeah, no,
just keep doing it, man. You're doing great.
Thank you. Yeah, we're trying.
Yeah. How long do you think it'll be before these characters like this can show up in the theme parks?
Well, as they've announced this morning, the Hulk is coming next week.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, so next week the Hulk is going to be
that's got to feel pretty great.
California Adventure.
And that's what this is, Hulk, right? Yeah.
So yeah, this is kind of like a test bench, but it's sculpted after the Hulk.
Oh, man. You should make sure you go down to the park when he shows up so you can see it.
Yeah.
All right. Can you say what you want to do next, or is that a secret?
Actually, I don't know what I want to do
whatever
next.
they tell you.
We're wrapping this one up.
Oh, okay.
So take a beat to like figure out.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
But yeah, thank you.
Thanks. Yeah, that was fun talking to the Imagineer about what they're doing with the Hulk. I didn't realize that I missed the panel this morning. I didn't want to wake up at 4:30. But so that big Hulk is coming to the park. That's kind of cool. But like I said when I was talking to him, man, I want to see that in Star Wars. I want to see some Star Wars stuff next. So he's a mechanical engineer, had to study some biology to put all that together. That's kind of cool. You can tell that we're near the end here. As people are starting to wrap up, the guests look tired. And the vendors and the people in the booths look even more tired. I'm going to start heading out and share some thoughts. Look at this guy. He's got all the magnetic creatures on him, and then we got Spider-Man next to him. Well, he's Bruno. I get it. So many great costumes. I've been taking some pictures during the day, and I'll thread those in as I can. Okay, so I'll wrap up here by the animation display. So I've had a great time, as always, at D23. Lots of fun people here. Everybody's having a good time. It's a little bit of celebration, you know, first one after COVID. People are having fun. Some of these costumes people have been working on for years. As I was saying earlier, though, I really feel like the big inspiration for me is meeting the Disney people who put all this together, like the animators, the Imagineers, and the creatives. Disney has so many great people creating great stuff for all of us. They're way more impressive to me than the corporate type, and very inspirational because they just care so much. And I feel like that's something we all need to take home with us, and maybe that's the reason why we like Disney so much, is it inspires you to bring, you know, your best effort to whatever it is you make. And this has just been a great big reminder of it. I've had a great time. Sorry Daisy couldn't be in this video. She's actually been working, so she's been really busy. But I've had a great time looking at D23. Next time it's in Anaheim, I recommend you get a ticket. They do it sometimes in Orlando too, but I feel like the Anaheim ones are the ones you should come to. Either way, I'm David with the DLR Field Guide, and I'll see you next time.